subscriber feedback series. I know I've been quite inactive recently, but I've been really busy with stuff. Thanks to everyone for kind of following my rule of not submitting more than one. We got pretty much just as many entries as normal, but I believe I may have missed one or two. Everyone only submitted one, which is fantastic. Yeah, if I sound a bit weird, it's just so hot. So, yeah, we'll get on with it, and I'll load up my random number generator. And 68, generate 19, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 19. Then 36, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 51, 60, 58, 6, 4, 2, 1. Just doing them all now so I don't have to do it later. 42, 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, it's just the one after that, isn't it? And finally 21. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 21. Is that it? I swear we've already had 21. 54. 8, 6, 4. Okay, there we go. So they're the ones that are being chosen, and we'll go through them now. So I really like this one. It looks a bit like Element, but it might not be. Simply because blur depth of field, unless you do it with a depth map, never looks brilliant. And this looks pretty good. The textures are really nice, and I like how it all comes out, like the flare, like the animation's really nice. Colours are good, maybe the background's a bit too plain. And it would have been nice to kind of get a kind of bit of light over the logo in the end, just for a bit of variation. But I mean, you got the highlights on the edge, which is nice. So maybe just some really tiny low opacity particles floating in the air. Just to kind of mix it up a bit, just something to have in the background to spice it up. But no, it's really nice. Nice subtle use of flares. The camera angles are really nice, and it all works pretty well. And then you got that at the end, which is all right. Might be a little off center, I'm not too sure. But no, it's really nice. So moving on, we have this. So there's things I really like about it, like the camera angles are really nice, the transitions as well. The slight lack of animation's a bit disappointing, and I really like the motion blur, and I like how it the kind of twitch effect transition here, and really like these sudden kind of step back into the background there. Works really well. One thing I don't like about it is at the end it says professional, because chances are they're not. But the textures are okay. A bit like the other intro though, the background could do with a little bit more. In the final one it's okay, However, the background's blending in a bit too much with some of the letters because you got just kind of solid black there with a black background, so it doesn't really stand out that much. And it's a shame there's no real animation as well. The pieces are all kind of just apart and separated, so maybe if they're just really slowly coming together, if you use a random effect to just turn the strength very slowly down to 0, and you would have got a really nice effect. The glow again in the middle is quite nice. We've got a trend so far. I wonder if that'll keep up with the other 3 videos. So yeah, really nice job. Nice use of particles at the end as well, and really nice transitions as well. Okay, so go away. This is quite nice. I like the kind of flicker of the flare with the kind of camera shake to give a sense of kind of large kind of scale. I don't know why my flash blur is being really dodgy at the moment. It's really annoying. Have I got any? No, I've got quite a bit open. The gears, there's nothing in the middle. On a gear there'd be like a little tube coming through, like, so if you just had like a capped bit in the middle, just so it actually looked like they were kind of connected, would have been good. And they're all kind of turning the same way, which isn't really natural for interlocking gears. If one's turning one way, the other one would turn the other, just the way it works. And they're all the same size, so you should have had like a random effector on these. It might be element, I don't know. It doesn't say. Yeah, someone said they're all spinning the same way. If you just had a kind of random scale in the would be the z-axis, I guess it's lying down. So these aren't all exactly the same height as well. That would have made it look a bit better as well. But I really like the lighting and the texturing of them. So you can see as well. So okay, why won't you pause? It's really annoying. I'm trying to point out things, and it won't let me actually pause it. And okay. So yeah, like these gears, they're okay, but it would have been nice if they were kind of turning properly. It wouldn't be too hard to do if you kind of rotate half of them one way. I'm pretty sure they'll rotate. Like if you flip them over, they'll rotate kind of out of sync with each other, which would look a bit better. But no, it's pretty nice. The flare, kind of misty flare, is pretty nice, but maybe it stands out a bit too much. And here the lighting could have been a little bit better, with the highlights on the side, again just to bring it out a bit more. But nice atmosphere. Maybe you could have got these particles a little bit smaller, or added like another layer of really small particles just to kind of fill in a couple gaps as well. Maybe a bit of depth of field on them, so they kind of blurred in the foreground and this is in the background, but it's up to you. Yeah, maybe also introducing an effect with the text, because I know it just kind of crumbled together, kind of related to gears, just so the whole thing kind of fitted together. Next one. it's not going to let me pause this one as well, is it? Okay. So it's quite a cool looking object. It's quite hard to see some of these stars as they kind of fade into the background a bit too much, and you can see it intersects with the logo at the bottom here. It crumbles together pretty nicely, but again, oh, it's so annoying. No, probably need to restart my computer. Oh well. Yeah, it intersecting with the logo is a bit annoying, really, and maybe the logo you could have extruded parts slightly differently, so maybe these three here could have been slightly less extruded, so you had a bit of depth difference, which would have made it look a bit more interesting. Especially, are you gonna pause? Of course not. Are you? Well done, YouTube. Especially on the outside ones, it would have made. No, oh come on, it's ridiculous. Yeah, on the outside ones here, the different extrusions would have looked really nice as well. The texturing's okay. You got some weird lines at the top here where the texture's flipping, but it's okay. And again, you could have had some highlights on the outside here, just to give it a bit more kind of effect. But the overall scene's pretty nice, so well done. And finally, we have this one here, an ident. I'm just clicking once. Why are you going full screen? So the main thing you want to remember, especially if you're recreating, pause now. Any time when that logo's there would be brilliant. Okay, so here, what you really want to do, if you I'll Google it for you. And images. You can see their logo, especially with a black background like you had. Their one is very, you got this really strong reflection and specular. Whereas your one's very dark, so you really need to, you could even use like a softbox underneath, and so that will catch all this light here underneath and really give you a nice reflection. Did you just use a HDRI image to light it? I saw the reflections and they kind of looked a bit like it, but you really got to get this looking more like that, especially when recreating their work, just because it's what they did, it's clearly what they want, so you just got to be really careful. But I mean, I like the way it kind of comes in. So here it's a bit brighter, but you really need to blow out those lights so you get this nice dark bit on one side and really almost white whole kind of rim of the logo, which you haven't quite got. So you really work on your lighting for this one. Remember, you can change your lighting each shot, so the ones near the start are alright. You got this nice kind of reveal, but again, I do think it needs to be a bit brighter and a lot more kind of contrast in the logo, a lot more specular. The modelling of it's quite nice. Not sure if it's yours or I don't know. It probably is. But it's a really nice idea. Just got to make sure you do get those really nice highlights on it, and it'll look pretty good. So yeah, that's the 5 for this week. Again, if you want one reviewed, throw it as a video response, and again, only one per person, just to be fair. Finally, I get round to reviewing some people's work which I haven't reviewed yet, unlike some of the people who just spammed like 9 videos. So yeah, thanks for watching, and remember to leave a like and comment about what you thought of these intros as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.